Want to know a crazy Michael Jordan stat? In Chicago Bulls franchise history, there have been 907 30-point games by players not named Michael Jordan. MJ alone has 537, over half as much as the entire franchise. It's kind of insane, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. Over the 58-year history of the Bulls, there's been a total of 89 non-Jordan 40-point games, and MJ nearly doubles that with 165.
In Bulls history? The Bulls must ain't never had no good players, man.
And when it comes to 50-point games without
Jordan
MJ,
just that good.
The franchise has had just 7. Michael Jordan has 30. MJ wasn't just a Chicago Bull. He is the Chicago Bulls. And I feel the need to remind you that the man played less than 20% of all games in the franchise's history. Yet he's won them every championship they've ever had. He brought them culture, value, and prestige while absolutely annihilating their record book in one of many stats that you have to see to believe.
17 seconds.
That's insane.
Or from championship number 6.
Ugh. Dummy.
Open. Chicago with the lead.
One thing that separates Jordan from the all-time greats is his ability to go to another level when the stakes are at the highest. I mean, when a dude can average 30 a game during the regular season and significantly increase his scoring average during the playoffs, you know the guy is different. In fact, here are the top 5 players with the most 50-point games during the regular season in NBA history.
James Harden got 23. It's crazy. Nah, Kobe got 25. Damn. Jordan.
Wilt is in his own league, but Jordan sits in second, followed by Kobe, Harden, and Baylor. Now, if we check who has the most 50-point games in NBA playoff history, MJ and Wilt are the only 2 that remain.
Donovan Mitchell got 3?
Jordan takes the top spot. When it comes to scoring at the most important time of the year, MJ goes into another dimension.
MJ different.
However, this isn't the stat that you have to see to believe. We gotta go a little deeper. Because what makes Jordan's 8 50-point playoff games so baffling is the fact that in his entire playoff career, he's had just 6 games with less than 20 points. The dude is more likely to drop 50 than he is to...
That's insane. I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty. Bro, you could count him for a 50 ball rather than a 20 ball. It's crazy.
For less than 20 during the postseason. It doesn't even seem possible. During the playoffs, the games are much slower. There's less possessions, more fouls, defenses tighten up, and the intensity and pressure is at the highest, making scoring much harder to come by. Despite this, the odds that Jordan drops 50 are higher than the odds that he scores less than 20. It's a ridiculous stat. Regular season Michael Jordan is on another planet, but playoff Michael Jordan is in a whole other galaxy.
Ain't no way, bro. That shit don't even... Is that shit real or fake, bro? Is that shit real or fake, bro? Because I don't know. That shit look fake, man. What? That's crazy.
Jordan quick moves. John Russell. We're down to 2. Now to 1. Here's Jordan.
Wow. That boy Jordan different, though. I ain't gonna lie. Ugh, fuck. Can't guard me.
In my opinion, the best way to compare players from different eras is to measure their accomplishments. So their total number of MVPs, Rookie of the Year, 6
I don't know if that's a good way to measure them, bro. Because, I mean, different eras, different competition. So I don't think that's a good way to measure them. But to each his own.
The years, championships, All-Star Game MVPs, Finals MVPs, and Defensive Player of the Year awards. Basically, the most prestigious trophies a player can earn throughout his career. And if we were to
and these are all voted on by media, bro. I hate the media they be picking and choosing sometimes. I'm gonna keep it 100. Let's keep it real. They be picking and choosing.
Total for some of the game's greatest players, it would look like this. Hitting double digits is an accomplishment.
Most trophies in NBA history. Kareem got 15 trophies in 20 seasons. Championships, Finals MVPs in the blue. Steph Curry got 1 Finals MVP, nasty. That's nasty. I don't like this list, but it is what it is. It's a crazy list though. It's a tough list. Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, Kobe.
In itself,
Shaquille
Magic
O'Neal.
filled up his trophy case in a short 13-year career. LeBron sits at third with 16 total trophies. Bill Russell edges him out by 1 thanks to his 11 rings. And of course, the top spot belongs to MJ.
MJ got 22 trophies? Oh, MJ got Defensive Player of the Year. That's why. All these players didn't get Defensive Player of the Year. None of them. Which is insane that Tim Duncan don't got Defensive Player of the Year. Like, what? Shaquille don't got one? LeBron ain't got one? That's insane. That's crazy. That Defensive Player of the Year helped. And them MVP. Ooh, you got a lot of them. Finals MVPs helped too. Ooh! Yeah, 22
Jordan
trophies
is
is
ahead
nasty.
by a sizable gap. And when you take into account that he accomplished all of this in just 15
seasons,
seasons,
that's nasty.
you understand why people call him the GOAT. Now, this is just part 1 of this stat.
It is
Part
nasty.
2 showcases how Jordan stacked up so many trophies so quickly. In NBA history, there have been 14 occurrences where a player won the MVP, the championship, and the finals MVP in the same season. Of those 14, Michael Jordan pulled it off 4 times.
Hold on, they
As
said
many
one what?
player won the MVP, the championship, and the finals MVP in the same season.
SGA just
Of
did
those
that.
14, Michael Jordan pulled it off 4 times. As
Damn, he did that 4 times? That's nasty work. 4 times? 96, 98, 91, and 92. That's insane. He won the MVP in 98? SGA is in this conversation though. Stop playing with him.
many times as second and third combined. Pretty insane. But let's take it a step further. This is
That is
every
insane.
player who's won the MVP, the
This is
scoring
nasty,
title,
I ain't
the
gonna lie.
championship, and
Jordan
the
the
finals
GOAT, man.
MVP
It is what it
the same
is.
season. Kareem did it in 1971, Shaq in 2000, and Jordan 91, 92, 96, and 98. Twice as many times as every other player in the history of the NBA combined. MJ's sustained dominance during the regular season and the playoffs is incomparable to any other all-time great, and so was his trophy case. This guy might be the GOAT.
Here you go.
Bop, bop. He gives to Jordan. Jordan to the circle, puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over, and the Bulls have won. Jordan beat him at the buzzer with a jump shot in the circle.
Nah, Jordan the GOAT.
If we went through every single insane Michael Jordan
Nah,
stat, this
that's
video could be
insane.
up to an hour long. So we're gonna use this rapid fire segment to rail off a handful of Jordan stats that you have to see to believe. In 1990, MJ and the Bulls started out the season on a 3-game losing streak, and from that day forward, Michael Jordan never lost 3 games in a row for the rest of his career in
Fuck out of here, nigga. That's fake. He's lying. Yo, what? Nah, Jordan. Nah, fuck.
MJ and the Bulls started out the season on a 3-game
What?
losing streak, and from that day forward, Michael Jordan never lost 3 games in a row for the rest of his career in Chicago. That's a streak of 626 games without losing 3 straight. For context, the second longest streak is by Steph Curry at 314 games. It's insane. In 1988,
Bruh, what the fuck? Bro.
Mike became the first player in NBA history to win the Defensive Player of the Year award and average over 30 points per game in the same season. He averaged 35.
Come on, man. Average 35. They get him in. Let me tell y'all something right now. This is why I say, come on now. I ain't saying Mike don't play defense. I ain't saying Mike is not one of the best defensive players of all time. But come on, man. You averaging 35. You not a defensive player. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. But hey, he got it. They gave it to him. So shit.
At the end of the 88,
That's
89
crazy.
season,
Representing 35
St.
with
Vincent,
Player of the
the
Year.
Bulls'
That's
point guard,
insane.
was struggling to get the offense going. So Chicago's coaching staff decided to experiment with Michael
Jordan at
at point
PG,
guard for the
averaged a
remaining
triple-double.
24 games. And Jordan averaged 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists during that stretch, also notching 12 triple-doubles. When given the chance, Jordan can do everything. In the 1991 finals, MJ became the third player in league history to average over 11 assists per game in an NBA finals. It was an all-time great playmaking display. 2 years later, he averages 41 points per game in the 1993 finals, the highest points average in a finals series ever. Given the chance, he can do everything.
41 a game? Who the fuck was guarding Jordan in them series, bro? Who was guarding this man? What is they talking about? Like, bro, he giving y'all 41 a game? Whoever guarding him, bro, man.
In his entire playoff career, Jordan has been
cooking
outscored
out for
in
41?
only one playoff series, and it happened as a rookie in his first postseason appearance. Milwaukee's Terry Cummings scored 118 points.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. See, I be going back and forth, but today, Jordan my goat. Today, Jordan is my goat. What the And Jordan said, ain't nobody scoring more than me. The Hawk of the century. This nigga Jordan said, I'm the Hawk of the century. He had 246 points in 98. He wasn't playing in 98, boy. Round 2? Yeah, he was giving them boys hit nigga round 2. Oh!
MJ scored 117. He only got outscored once, and it was by 1 point. I can go on for hours. Jordan has stats on stats on stats, and those are some of his best. It honestly makes me believe he's the
Today he the GOAT.
People were afraid
It's a
of
fact.
him. We were his teammates and we were afraid of him.
That wasn't
That 'cause y'all was soft, bro.
God disguised as Michael Jordan.
You want Larry Bird. Larry Bird was not scared of that nigga.
And I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. Like, I literally seen his aura.
That's the moment I threw it to you. I just threw it to you. Ignore this guy. He's got the soap, he's don't complain.
The fear factor of MJ was so thick.
Nah, Jordan the GOAT. Fuck you talking about? He the GOAT! I'm sorry, Brian, man. You get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't Jordan, nigga.
We all know Michael Jordan is the NBA's best playoff performer. It's not much of a debate, and over the course of the video, we've seen that the numbers prove it. But if there's any doubt out there,
It's
I
questionable.
saved this stat for last, because when I first
Because I ain't
saw
gonna
it,
lie.
I didn't even think it was real. This is my ace in the hole.
The last stat.
There have been numerous high-scoring playoff series over the course of NBA history. Wilt Chamberlain put up over 38 a game in round 1 of the 1960 playoffs. Jimmy Butler was electric in round 1 against the Bucks just over a year ago. LeBron went
He averaged
nuclear.
37?
He averaged 38 and a half
Hold
points
on,
in the
Jimmy Butler averaged 37? Fuck.
2009
Oh.
Eastern Conference Finals. And Shaq was doing Shaq things in the 2000 Finals. There are countless Tier 1 playoff performances, but none of them can match up with these. Those are the highest scoring playoff series in NBA history. Elgin Baylor and Rick Barry averaged
You see Westbrook on that list, though, nigga? Hold on, y'all see him. Y'all see him. Play with Westbrook, man. Yeah.
over 40 in the 1962 and 1967 finals. Bernard King went crazy, and Jerry West has the highest scoring average in any playoff series ever at 46.3 points per game. But that's
Jerry
just
West.
4 of the top 10. Here's the rest. Or should I say, here's MJ. Michael Jordan has 6 of the 10 highest scoring playoff series
Bro.
in NBA history. All of them coming in at over 50% from the field. A stat so absurd that you have to see to believe.
Man, MJ the fucking GOAT, man. There ain't no conversation no more. I don't even want to talk about it. Today the GOAT. Tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. But today, he was
I hope
talking
you
that
guys
bitch, though.
enjoyed. If you
He was not passing that rock. I'm going to let y'all know. Passing? He wasn't doing that. That's not in his repertoire. Passing? What? No. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though. This video made me realize, yeah, he far from everybody else. Like, it's not even close, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think, though, bro. Let me know what y'all think, bro. But, yeah, it's not even close, bro. He was hawking that bitch, though. He a ball hawk for sure. He not passing that rock. But let me see. I see y'all the next, though. Don't count. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all already know what's going on.